Good morning, everyone. This is Cindy, and I am here to work on another altered file folder. And I thought maybe you might like to join me. I've done just a little bit of prep work. Excuse me. I cut the folder down just to where those little rounded tabs on the side were. I cut those off. These little right here. I cut right there and got rid of those little things right there on either side. And then I distressed it with gathered twigs. But when I got through distressing it with my pad, I took this water bottle and I spritzed it. And then I just took my fingers and kind of worked it in over the whole file folder. And I did it on the back too. And let it dry and put it under a book for a little while to get it flat. Then I stitched around 3 sides. You really didn't have to do this, but you really didn't have to do the bottom, but I did it just to make it look uniform. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not exactly, get out some of my scraps here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start doing. Okay, so I'm gonna move these right here. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put this piece of lace right here. Okay? And I'm going to bring it up over that, and I'm going to have it right there. So what I'm going to do actually is that I'm just going to run a glue line down my stitching. Like so. Hope everybody's doing well today and getting ready for Thanksgiving, even though it's going to be kind of a quiet Thanksgiving. And then, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put across here also. Okay. Now I'm going to take and just lay this lace. It's got a little border on it that hadn't been cut off. So I am going to line that up. Okay, then I'm just going to pat down. And there's going to be several layers, so we don't really have to worry too much about getting glue in the middle of this because I'm going to be adding different things. Okay, that's the first layer. Oh, let's see. Then I wanted to, I'm going to add that doily. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm just going to kind of got these little centers that are a little bit closer together than the outside. So I'm just going to put some glue on that. And this is a vintage doily. And I'm just going to lay it down like that. Pull it over just a little bit more. Okay, and at some point we may have to go back and add a little bit more glue. It's dependent on what we're going to put on there. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to run these little rosettes up the side. So now it'll get a second second dousing of glue. And I'm going to, let me see here, I think this one's a little twisted. Let me get it right. I'm going to leave the netting on here. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to leave it on. Okay. Now we're going to put that on like that, and we're going to press down. Okay, let me tell you where some of these things came from. I actually got these little rosettes from Hobby Lobby. And the two large pieces of lace I put down are vintage. I got them at a little shop that, a little co-op shop that people carry pretty little things. You can dig around in boxes and find things. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. So that adds a little more glue. Let me move up here so you can see. As long as I can keep coming up with ideas and get inspiration for the file folders, I'm going to keep making them because I really enjoy it. And again, if you've watched any of my other videos that I work with file folders, you know these came from the Dollar Tree. You get 10 for $1. Can't beat it. Okay, now I think I'm through with this. I'll move it out of the way. Okay, I'm liking that. That's pretty. Now let's see. I want to make a pocket or a couple of pockets down here. So I think I'm going to do this. Only I think I'm going to cut it in half. I don't want it so bulky because I'm going to add another layer on top of this. So I'm going to just cut this. Like so. And I'm going to put it right there about halfway where that, oops. I wanted to put this down first. Just pull these up a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to move that over. Oops, not in frame. I tend to work in my lap, so I have to make sure at all times. I have to keep checking. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of glue right there. Plop that down. And I'm going to come over here and add another little bit of glue. Just following that stitch line again. Okay, kind of press it down with my bone folder. Okay, now I'm going to come back and add my little rosettes again. Okay, now I'm going to come on the other side. Put those down. I'm not putting the very last down because I am going to add another layer. Okay, let's see now. I think I was going to put this right here. So let's measure this, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Now this is not vintage. I got this I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. So it's awful pretty though. get the right side. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna put glue down this. And I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna put it right there on that bottom line right there. I'm gonna pull it over just a little bit, glue that down. Pull this down just a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna take and put just a little bit of glue right here where my rosette ends. There we go. And I'm going to come over here and do the same thing on this side. Put some glue right there where my rosette ends. There. Let me pull this over a little bit. You know me, I don't like crooked things. That's okay. There. Very pretty. Okay. Now what do I want to do? We've got our pocket. We probably need to reinforce it just a little bit. I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right there. And I'm going to come over here and put a little bit right there. And take my bone folder and kind of press it down. Okay, now let's see what we want to do next. Let's see, I probably need to put a little, okay, do I want to do that? I need to reinforce this pocket here. And I don't know if I want to put this there, oops, excuse me, or up here. I think I want that up there, and I think I will put this right here. Okay, this is a pretty lace. Okay, now what I'm going to need to do is take a piece of paper and slide under here so I don't glue my pocket shut. I'm just gonna slide this under here. Okay. So now I am going to just lift this up and run a bead of glue along here, and then I'm going to lay this down on top of it. Like so. Okay, we're going to have to let that dry for just a minute. While that's drying, I will go ahead and show you. I've just made some simple ephemera to go in there. This is just a little collage tag, and we'll put a little button or maybe something like that on there. or even this. That's pretty. And I made this oh, I can't say what it is. You know, yeah, that. And a snippet. And I'm going to put that up there. And I tell you what we can do. We can, while we're waiting on that to dry a little bit, let's add a little something to this snippet. And I thought maybe I had some, yeah, here I had some real pretty little keys here, some little feminine ones, and kind of like that one. I think that one's sweet, although this one just matches beautifully. Okay, oh, we're going to use this one. This one's really pretty. Oops, excuse me. And I think these come from, Joann's. Okay. And the nice thing about these is it already has the extra ring on it. So you don't have to worry with that. It's ready to go. And it's got the little cream stones in the center, so that's really going to be pretty. So we're going to put that on there, and then we're going to hook this on our snippet. I think we'll put it right here. If I can get it through. You know, sometimes these little pins don't have the... There. Now, how cute is that? That's really pretty. And that's going to go up here somewhere. Okay, let's see. We ought to be about dry now. Well, maybe not. Tell you what we'll do. We're going to cut this off. There. Then I'll pull that off in a minute. Okay. Now, down here, I was thinking about doing a little, this is some sari silk, and I was thinking about doing a little cluster down here with a little, here it is, this is a little this is a sweet little little bouquet of violets. I got this is Prima, and so that's pretty. And also what I thought I would do is I am going to put this, in fact I could do it like this and make another pocket, but I don't know. I think I might just let this be. I'm afraid if I don't put some of it down, it's going to not be sturdy. So why don't I try this, and if it doesn't work, I can always come back and reinforce it more. I kind of have a little idea of what I want to, well, I just keep hitting it. I kind of have a little idea of what I want to put in there, so maybe we'll see how that works. And in fact, let's go ahead and, I got a goober on here. Let me get it off. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, I'm actually gonna put a little touch of glue right here, so that'll stay down. And this does have a stain on it, but we're gonna embellish it so it won't show. Now, what I thought I would do is put, let's see, what was I gonna do? yeah, I was going to do that. And I'm going to slide that down in there and kind of turn it like that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there. And right here. I don't want it to look like it's plastered down. And then I'm going to come back and put this sari silk ribbon right there. And these can be pulled up. Okay, I'm going to do that. Get the right side of this. Here we go. This is the side for the glue. And I'm just going to tuck that in there and kind of come up like so. Okay, let's see how that looks and how stable that is. It's beautiful. We'll have to see how it works. I'm going to pull that one up a little bit too. Okay. Now, I have an idea of something that I want to go in here. Okay, now I think I will put this across the top. And here again, I think I better give it a little bit of a helping hand. And now I need to go ahead and pull this one out. There. Okay. Okay. Now let's give this one a little bit of a helping hand, and we're going to go straight across here. And I'm going to take, now this is vintage lace that I get at my favorite little shop that has the big baskets that you can dig around in. It's pretty much fun. Okay, let's see how far across am I. Okay. There. Okay, this is looking exactly like I wanted it to. It's coming out beautiful. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to come back and give that a little touch of glue right there. And make sure that doesn't close up, and it doesn't. Okay, now I was looking. I have a big box of Scrabble pieces, and I wanted to write a word with my Scrabble pieces, and you think I can find them? Nope, I sure can't. So don't know where they are. Of course, when I get through with this, you know, they'll turn up naturally. Okay, we're going to put that right there. I think we're going to tuck this vintage right under there. And let's see what else we might do. Just thinking about maybe coming under here with a little bit of that and letting it arch. But I don't think I have any more for the other side. But really, I don't know. I think I kind of like it just like that. Let me see if I can find something else that we can do on this other side. But that's beautiful. Let's turn this over. Now, I haven't done anything with this side. I don't really think I want to embellish it. I may just come back with a pretty piece of scrapbook paper or something and cover it. Or I'll probably do collage on it. That'll be easier. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, let's see what's going on up here. Okay, I need to do a little tack in here. I think I'll put one there, there, and there, and then I'll bring that down, and that'll take care of that. Okay, now I'd kind of like to have something really sweet and dainty to go across here. So let's dig in our bucket and see what we can come up with. That's kind of pretty. No, that's too big. That's too plain. Maybe this. This is pretty. Let's see how that looks. If we move that away. Oh, yes. Lovely. Okay, we're going to put this across the top. We're just going to lay this like so. I didn't bring my timer in here. I have no idea how long we've been at this. Well, I'm still filming, so I guess it's okay. If I get cut off, ladies, I will continue it. I hope I don't get cut off. We're getting there. So, lovely. We don't have too much further to go. Okay, now here's what I was thinking about. This is just this little collage, and I was thinking about sliding it in there like that. And like I say, I need to put a little something on that. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. And then that's got that with some personality. Then we're going to come back and we're going to put this right here. But if I put it up there, then we can put something in here. I'd like to put it right there, but that kind of messes up the pocket here. So I think we're just going to put it closer to the top. And I made this little cluster with a doily and some vintage lace and some flowers, fabric, and then the little key. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Okay, that looks pretty. Now what I wanted to put in that pocket was I had a sweet little vintage, let me see if it's over here. Yeah, here it is. This is a sweet little new baby card, and it was May of 1956. So I'm going to tuck this down in here, and it can just kind of stay there, and maybe it won't come out too often. Let me turn this around and see if I can get it down in there better. It's getting caught on the lace. I want it to go down a little bit. There we go. Then it can come up there. It says she just arrived, so that's sweet. Okay, then I have, where did my large tags go? I had a couple of large tags that I fit, and of course, I'm looking for them. They were right here. Here they are. Okay, these are my chipboard tags that I got from a scrapbook shop when that Julie Nutting paper doll was popular. So this is the front. I put some vintage looking paper on it, and I want to put some of this paper here that's kind of paper washed, got some tea stain on it. So I'm going to put some of this on the back for writing. Like so. And then I think I'll put this one right here. And any ephemera that, you know, you have collected that you would like to add to this, that would be good. Okay, here's this one, and then I've got one more that I made. I've got this one, and we're going to add some more paper. Flip it over. Put this on here. And why don't we do this? Add some more paper for journaling. Okay. And then I thought, let me get this on top of my scraps. Then I thought that we would take and tuck these into the top. Because they're so vintage looking. Okay. Now I need to turn this around and do a little bit of gluing right here where this is wanting to, well, it wasn't glued, so, okay, we're going to glue that. And then I don't know if this side is, no, we need to attach this also. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there. And there was one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, I forgot to slide this vintage ephemera on these. This is an old school yearbook with the pictures. And put that in there. Slide that down. And then this one, I had an old letter. And I'm gonna, and this is actual writing. It's not a photocopy or anything. It's the real letter. And tuck that in there. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a couple of gem clips, paper clips, and clip them to these tags. And I had, let's see here, I had a word that I wanted to use. Where did it go? Well, it said vintage, and I was going to use it in place of the this is a vintage piece too. Let me see if I can slide it down into here. Let me turn it around. Well, nope, it don't want to go. Maybe this will go. Let's see here. No, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. I also had this I was thinking about doing, doing something with, but I don't know what, so maybe we'll just leave it alone. And here it is. And I'm going to take, since I can't find my Scrabble tiles, I'll use this for this one, and then I'll be making more, and I can use the Scrabble tiles on the next one. Okay, let me see if I like it tucked under there. Nope, I think I want it on top. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call her finished. I think it turned out really pretty. And it's really pretty. And on the back, I am gonna just take some papers like this and a few different things, and I'm gonna collage on them. And I'm going to put a little button right here. I'll have to get my buttons, so it'll just be a little vintage mother of pearl button right there. And let me see if maybe we might need to. Yeah, why don't we put, I can just keep going and going and going. I don't ever want to stop. So why don't we put a little bit of this right down here. Can you see me? Right down here. There we go. Let me pull it down just a little bit. Okay. There we are. I think she turned out beautiful. I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me raise it up a little bit so you can see it all. And I think she turned out beautiful. And thank you for watching. And I appreciate so much your support. And thank you again. And you have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Stay well. Bye-bye.